Hey, Stump. If I don't make it, give this to my ex-wife. That's all she gets.
Good to go.
What's up, GameSpotters? Here are 5 things that might surprise you about Medal of Honor Warfighter. Number 1. Authentic is overrated. Sure, the clothing's probably what they really wear, but the first time you watch your teammate tomahawk chop a door open just before you storm into a room in slow motion and pop 4 enemies in the noggin so you can earn your next level of breaching awesomeness, you'll be glad it's gamey, and has gamey elements to it. Do you really want to take an authentic bullet wound and spend the rest of the game at Walter Reed playing a physical therapy minigame? I didn't think so. Number 2, there's a really fun chase sequence through the streets of Karachi, Pakistan. The Frostbite engine has a tendency to throw a lot of stuff up in players' faces, and whether you enjoy that or not is up to you. But when that stuff is fruit stands, pedestrians, and chickens going over the hood of your SUV as you barrel through a crowded marketplace chasing a villain and trying not to hit overcrowded buses, it's hard not to crack a huge grin. Combining that with tight vehicle controls, courtesy of advisors from the Need for Speed franchise, and you've got a bona fide driving level. Number 3, the multiplayer stopped trying to be a watered-down Battlefield game. Medal of Honor is forging ahead with its own multiplayer identity that lands somewhere between Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. We can't show you the footage we took till the 11th, but there's a wide variety of bomb planting, single life, and flag-centric modes. Better yet, there are modes where those objectives randomly rotate, which was sorely missing from the Battlefield franchise. Kill rewards are satisfying, character classes and loadouts are solid, and players don't have to worry about enemy forces stacking airstrikes on their spawn zones anymore. Number 4, your willing suspension of disbelief will mostly survive intact this time. Tomahawk door chops aside, the game gives players control of vehicles during driving sequences, lets them decide when to open doors, and has mostly eliminated those strange and vulnerable machine gun nests that force players to go a specific route in order to destroy them. The cutscenes that we saw were full of believable characters with dysfunctional lives outside of the combat zone. You'll still wonder if that 80+ pound swords robot came in prison style when somebody pulls one out in the middle of a mission, or why your squad is still a near unlimited ammo dump, but you won't see some of the predecessor's mistakes, such as disabling the throttle control for an ATV while still playing that throttling up sound, because hey, it's not time for you to drive yet, player. Number 5, Medal of Honor Warfighter thinks it can hang with the big dogs, specifically Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Halo 4, which are both being released in the same 2-week span. Medal of Honor is the only contemporary title of the 3, but needless to say, it's going to be an epic launch window for shooter fans of any time persuasion, who also might have $60, $120, or $180 to spare. Well, that's all for the top 5 things that might surprise you about Medal of Honor Warfighter. Are you looking forward to a contemporary military shooter, or are you saving your $60 for one of the 2 future-themed competitors? As always, we'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below. Stay tuned to the Game Space next week for a bunch of Medal of Honor Warfighter multiplayer footage. And as always, thanks for watching.